Hello Star Wars fans and fellow collectors, it's me Jedi Master 98 back again with another Star Wars review. In today's video I am going to be doing something slightly different than I usually do on this channel. Today I'm going to be doing my tips for beginner action figure collectors, and what this video is about is just like a few tips on if you want to start your online YouTube channel or if you're interested in collecting figures. These tips are going to either help you will obviously help you and guide you to what figures and what stuff you like collecting. So I've written a couple of questions down, and I've got a couple of questions from other YouTubers who have done this video. So I've seen videos done by JCCC24 and Daniel Wish 1000. I've watched their videos, they're really good, and they've got some really useful advice. I've got a couple of their questions, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to answer them as best I can and hopefully give you a better insight on why you want to collect figures and if you want to start a YouTube channel. So let's crack on with this video. So we're going to start first. So question number one is obviously how I started on YouTube collecting figures. Right, so as some of you are aware, I started collecting Star Wars figures at the age of 4 years old. I watched episode 2 Attack of the Clones with my friends. Eventually I watched episode 1, and eventually I went to see episode 3 at the cinema, and after that I eventually got episode 4, 5 and 6. So that was a good high point for me. The films made me wanted to collect the figures because I really enjoyed the characters' roles in the film, and also at the time my figures were collecting Star Wars figures. They had like the Clone Troopers, the Jedi, the Sith, all different characters, and I just thought, right, I'm interested in Star Wars, let's collect them. So eventually I collected them, and look at it now, she's amazing, lovely shelving unit, lovely posters, pictures, it's just perfect. And why I really wanted to start my YouTube channel is I saw obviously other YouTubers such as Sith229, Daniel Wish 1000, The Collector's Hut, Laugh It Up Fuzzball. I really enjoyed their reviews, and I thought to myself, right, I've got Star Wars figures, I've got this really nice camera set up, the tripod, the camera's there, I've got a nice bedroom, nice shelving unit. I just thought, right, it'd be very nice to show my figures and my collection to online community, because the thing is with the Star Wars online community, it's such a nice community. It brings people together, and that's what I really love about Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars has been going since 1977. It's been an absolutely epic journey, and it's such a nice community, and it's really nice, really nice to obviously get involved in and just love the films and appreciate the characters that we've come to love over the years. So that's how I really got into collecting Star Wars figures. Question number 2, is it an addiction? Yes and no. It can be an addiction. Like I said, ever since I was 4 I decided to collect figures from an early age, and it's really hard to let go. As much as I love the franchise of Star Wars, it's really hard to let go and obviously go away from Star Wars. Like I didn't really stop collecting Star Wars figures. I mean, over the years I did collect some Star Wars figures. I wasn't like mad as I was little. I just toned it down a bit. But even if I see like a Star Wars figure that is different, I thought, right, I'll collect him. It's just, it comes back to haunt you. Like if I stopped collecting, like for say a couple of months, it would literally creep back. I would save loads of money, go out and get all the figures from then, and then get the figures that have been released like with the new stuff. But personally it is an addiction, but the thing is, it's such a lovely hobby. I love doing it, and it's hard to let go. So yeah, it is an addiction. Question number 3 is, this is an important one if you want to start collecting figures. Know what you want to collect. Obviously, as myself, I'm a massive fan of Star Wars. I love the Star Wars community. It's fantastic, the figures are cool, the characters, the people created, the Star Wars shows, the films. It's just epic. But if you're starting out a YouTube channel, or starting out a Star Wars collection, or starting out any collection, you need to lay the boundaries down and say, right, I'm going to collect these figures such and such. The price is this. Have I got the space? Have I got the shelving unit? Your main focus is just look at your budget, look at the shelving unit, and also have I got the space. So my main goal is sit down, have a look at your room, say where do you want to put new shelving, is there enough space, just plan it out for the last minute. That's all you really want to do, just plan it, plan it, plan it. So yeah, you need to really know what you want to collect before either starting a YouTube channel or starting a big collection. So yeah, so question number 4 is, this is an important one, especially for me and especially for everyone else. You've got to save your money, have a specific budget, shelving space like that, and obviously a main display obviously like that. So you've got to have a specific amount of money. And personally, what I usually do is I usually get a certain amount of pocket money each month. I usually save a bit aside for like going out, say going for a meal, going to the cinema, having a lad's night out, you know that. And the other half is like, right, this savings is going to go for Star Wars. I'm going to spend it on this, I'm going to spend it on that figure, I'm going to do this, do that. So you've just got to have a specific budget. You've got to be very careful. If you save, it'd be worth it. I mean, like I said, I've been collecting since 4 years old. I'll say there's at least probably 5 to 10 grand, you never know, maybe more, but you just got to be very, very careful when you spend your money and just have a specific budget on what you want to spend on. Obviously shelving space, me and my dad, we done these shelves together. Obviously there's a couple of shelving units up there, there's a couple of stands all over the room, wardrobes and everything, but you just got to have the space and obviously be careful on how you shelve it. So you just got to be very careful. And obviously a main display, so obviously this is the main display that obviously the iconic, in some of my videos, the iconic main display that I usually have in every video, apart from say a couple, but this is the main point that attracts people to the videos. You need to have a good shelving unit and a good eye for people to get involved and love your collection. So that's just my opinion. Question number 5 is obviously online community. The thing I absolutely love about the Star Wars online community is it's just such a fantastic and a vast community. Everyone is just pushed together and has so many things that we can relate to. So like specific characters, specific movies, Star Wars clothing, like obviously the Chewbacca and Han Solo shirt, like little bits like that. It just gets you involved, and it's such a vast and lovely community. Man, I absolutely love the Star Wars community. I've been interacting with big Star Wars subscribers, big Star Wars YouTubers, Sith Lord 229, the Collector's Hut, all different ones. They're such nice guys, and it's such a nice community to get involved with, and that's the thing I absolutely love about the Star Wars community. And obviously you need to also know what you're talking about, know where you can get your good figures from. So Star Action figures, Forbidden Planet, you've got to have a little bit of knowledge on what you're talking about, because if you don't really have a little bit of knowledge, it can come back to haunt you. So a little bit of knowledge on the characters, the backgrounds, the films, if you've got a bit of knowledge on that, it will help you. So that's obviously just my intake on that. Question number 6, collect because you enjoy it. Personally, I absolutely love collecting it. Like I said, it is an addiction, it is hard to let go, but in years to come, if somebody says, would you ever sell your collection? Like I said, no, I would never. Even if it was like worth £1 million or $1 million or €1 million, I would never get rid of it, because it's a part of me. And if it does, like I say, if I did come to sell the collection, it would be the baddest decision I'd ever do in my life. I mean, it would just come back to haunt you. I'd feel ashamed, I'd get sleepless nights. But collect the figures because you enjoy it. Don't collect because, oh yeah, I've got a Star Wars collection that's worth over £1,000. Well done, well done. Wow, £1,000, big whoop. Just collect it because you enjoy collecting the figures. And obviously, look after it. You need to look after it with care. Like I usually dust this shelf usually a couple of times a week or a couple of times a day, or whatever you do. But you need to look after it and say to yourself, right, this is my collection. I've got to look presentable when it's on camera. Just look after it and be yourself. That's all you've got to do. So that's just like my intake on that. Obviously, question number 7 is what I've done a couple of questions for myself. Like when going into shops, enjoy it. Like going to, say, shops where they have Star Wars figures such as Toys R Us, Forbidden Planet, the Disney store. Just enjoy it. Like it's an addiction. Just enjoy what you like to get out of life. Like I said, I absolutely love collecting Star Wars. Just enjoy it and have fun. And also, last question, question number 8. Have good memories of it. Like I have a couple of stories with a couple of figures back there, like Clone Troopers, Jedi, Sith, Rebels, Stormtroopers, you name it. I would say literally every figure has a story. Say I was in Toys R Us where such and such was there. I was in America where this was such a rare figure, I couldn't believe it. Like stories like that really make your collection stand out, and it's such a good community and such a good thing to have. So that's just my intake on that. So this has been my tips for beginner action figure collectors. Like I said, if you want to start your own YouTube channel and start your own collection, just sit down, plan it out and say, right, I'm going to collect this, collect that, this is the shelving unit. Just be prepared. So like I said, this is my tips for beginner action figures collectors. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will be back with another Star Wars review very soon. If you haven't done this already, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel, and be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you very soon. And also, before I sign out, I'd just like to say, if anybody else has got any questions or videos for me to do, I'll be absolutely confident, absolutely pleased to do them videos for you. So if you've got any questions or videos I should do, just leave a comment below and I'll answer that as best I can. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a nice day, and may the Force be with you.